Hey guys, it's me, Lynda. Thanks for coming to Rachel's and my new interesting channel. Hopefully it'll be interesting, we'll find out. So we've decided to just welcome you into the process of us editing Rachel's new project. I mean, what could be more fun? So here's what you can expect. We have no idea. This is all new for us too. But I will tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to try to polish this up and make it look like everything we do is perfect and there are no bumps in the road. We're not going to try to make it look like some magical process. We're going to show you what happens. We've been editing together for 11 years. We've had great times, we've had challenges, we have had consistent mad respect for each other and what we do. And we just decided to try something new. You know, Rachel and I were on a Zoom call and she was like, I'm feeling like a lack of somebody in my life to push me off a cliff. I'm that person. I will push anyone off a cliff. I've been an instigator my whole life. So we're so excited you're here for the process. The editing that I do with Rachel's work, and I'm not fixing her commas, I mean I am, but I'm a story editor. I'm looking at the whole story and trying to make it better and more cohesive, point out things that as an author, which I'm one too, you are unable to see because you're too close to your work. You need that outside kind of perspective. That's what my job is. I'm not trying to change Rachel's writing. I didn't want people to change my writing or my style or my voice when I was writing books. Thanks for coming along for the process. It's gonna be fun. We also would like to include you in the process. So if there are aspects that you're curious about or questions that you have, things you would like us to cover in another video, comment down below and we'll try to include that in a video. This is all experimental. We are doing something new. We're tossing ourselves off the cliff and we're gonna see how well we land. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you wanna get notifications of every time we upload a new video, just ding that bell down there. And also give us a thumbs up if you're in for the journey. Interact with us. We want this to be a super fun ride for everyone. So thanks a lot for coming.
Hi everybody, I'm Rachel Spangler. This is my first speaking to the camera style YouTube video. I feel like I'm on the real world Western New York here in my backyard confessional. It would have to take something pretty special to get me to do this, and it just so happens that that special something in this case is Lynda Sandoval, who has been my friend for about 11 years and my editor for most of that time. So we have done several books together, and I probably should have looked up how many there were, but I didn't. So this is a good indication of what you're going to get from us. This is not polished. This is not going to be fancy. This is not going to be a show that we are putting on for you. We are going to show you the real nitty-gritty of what it is like for the two of us to edit and produce a book together, because we have gotten pretty good at it over the last decade or so we like to think, because we have a lot of fun and publishers and readers keep letting us do it. So we're gonna let you guys in on what that entails. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous about that. When Lynda first approached me about a YouTube channel, I said, yeah, sure, you could definitely show some people some of my pages and you can take them through a scene, maybe. I was really envisioning me giving her a little bit of my work that she could show all of you wonderful folks. But a few hours later, I was having dinner with my family and I got a text message that she had created a YouTube channel, that we were going to do this together and we were going to walk you through the entire entire process, which involves a lot more vulnerability from me than I was prepared for initially. So my first instinct was to get really stressed out about that. I had some stomach issues trying to deal with what it would be like for me to show the most vulnerable part of my writing process, because I don't usually let people into that. The writing process is really easy and fun because it's just me writing my imaginary friends and living in that world that I create. But the editing portion is where I show the very first person, especially the very first person who knows what they're doing really well, and let them into this world I've created. And it's always kind of a gut clenching moment to know that it's not my sanctuary anymore. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm also really excited because when it comes to editorial relationships, I'm biased, but I think that Lynda and I have one of the best in the business. We think that we are funny. I hope that you guys will too, because a sense of humor is really, really essential for getting through that level of vulnerability. I think we work well together. We have learned each other's little tics and triggers, and we're not going to hide those from you in this journey either. You're going to see the highs and the lows and the hair pulling and the cussing if it gets to that point. We're not going to hold anything back, but hopefully you can learn something along the way. I think you will probably be entertained along the way. And I think that for those of you who are looking forward to this, who have started writing a book of your own and are looking ahead to what the editing process could be like, you could learn a lot here. And if I think, I don't know, I hope that editing is a good experience for everyone, but I think that sometimes it's not, and we can go into the ways that it's not. And hopefully if you find yourself in a situation that's not as good for you as what you're seeing here, hopefully that can be enlightening too, and maybe this can make our little corner of the publishing world a little better. But most of all, I imagine it's going to be really fun for you, maybe not always for me, but it will hopefully be amusing and enlightening. And I know that anything that I ever do with Lynda turns out to be wilder and more amazing than anything I dream up on my own. So we'll see where this goes. It should be a wild ride, and I hope you'll join us.
You and I till the